What's up, fellas? Ferocious Mgtow coming back at you with another video. I done left my customer unloading, and now I am in Louisiana. So I'm rolling in Louisiana, crawfish capital of the world. I don't know the nickname of Louisiana. I'm gonna have to look that up. So I'll get that back to you all, what the nickname of Indiana is. I mean, not Indiana, Louisiana. I said, okay, let me come at you guys early. And it takes forever for these videos to upload. But I probably want to cover this topic. One of the guys left in my comment section, and he was saying basically, you know, about the taxes. If we get out here and do for self, and we accumulate resources, that the taxes are gonna basically get us, and then the tax money is still going to, you know, women, i.e. single mothers, the WIC program, low income housing, you know, this, that. We know the drill. That's true. So that's designed to basically stunt our growth and pretty much zap our morale. So why create something when it's just going to be taken from you? I can understand that, but to me, that's not the highest version of yourself. If you know the taxes exist, right, that means you got to create more so to compensate for what's going to be siphoned from you in taxes. You know, and some of it do go to the roads and pay the people to pick up the trash, and, you know, the guys that put the signs on the road, and, you know, it paid for other municipal services also. So I don't think that should be it should be a reason or deterrent for us to get out here and create. You know what I mean? Because to me, it's about achievement. Okay? So the reward is achievement. What can I achieve in this lifestyle, in this lifetime? You know? Okay. The taxes is just a bump, you know, bump in the road. It's a hiccup. It's about achievement. What can I achieve? You know? So I think if we look at achievement to be the standard, and if we achieve, and then on top of that, or as a byproduct, we get some shillings. You know, we get more than enough for ourselves and to pay the freaking taxes. Because the way I see it is, I would rather go that route as opposed to just being demoralized. Okay? Because basically, we are in a war, gentlemen. And in any war, it has to be financed. So where are we going to get our war chest from? You know? How you going to become self-sufficient? How you going to prep? How you going to have your bug out shelter or bunker? You know? How you going to be able to sustain your health if you're not able to buy quality food, quality water, quality medicine if you need it? You know what I mean? And then I'm sure most guys want to see the world. That takes money. But when I travel, I want to travel in style. I don't want to, you know, travel on a budget. Can you imagine traveling on a budget and then you go over your budget? I'm sure that'd be a sickening feeling in the pit of my stomach. You know? So I look at it as building up a war chest that being the byproduct of achievement. You know? Look at the Nikolai Teslas of the world. Or Nikolai? Something like that. Tesla. I can't think of his first name correctly, but I know his last name is Tesla. Okay? Look what he was able to accomplish. Okay? My thing is, as long as we understand women, we understand the state, we understand the war that we in, we can become perfect soldiers. Those android robot soldiers that they got coming out, they're no match for us. When we on top of our game and we know what we up against, Sun Tzu in the Art of War points out, if you know your enemy, right, you can't lose. You know what he's gonna do. Okay, he's gonna be predictable. Yeah, them robots gonna be rolled out. That's without a doubt. But I guarantee you, we're gonna be able to outthink those robots. Okay, we're gonna be able to outthink them. Yeah, they can outwork us in their, you know, unlimited strength and all that, and they'll be able to follow orders. But believe me, if man can make it, man can destroy it. Simple as that. So I'm not worried. Our minds are going to overdrive, and we're going to figure out a way to get around all that. Okay? But in order to do that, we need to have a sufficient war chest. We need to be in good health. Okay? Have healthy brain cells to come up with ways to combat all of this stuff that we're faced with. So I look at it as, you know, an honor and a pleasure. I am so powerful in this paradigm that trillions of dollars have to be spent to destroy me. And I'm still standing strong with my chest out, my head up, my dignity intact. Despite all the trillions that's being spent, I'm still standing strong. I'm still defiant. I'm ready to fight. I'm in good shape. Let's go. Okay? Ain't no cowards over here. I don't give a damn about the taxes. I'll just pay them. Okay? That means I got to work harder to come up with more ways of generating income. I can do it. Whatever load or stress that you put upon your body and your mind is going to rise up to that level to compensate and to overcome whatever you put on it. But if you don't put nothing on it, what you gonna know what you're made of? So in time of crisis, most dudes are gonna fold. They're gonna fold like a cheap suitcase. I'd rather have little mini battles, win or lose these small battles, to get me battle hardened and ready for the major war. That don't just mean military science and strategies and war tactics. You gotta have a war chest. You gotta have a war chest. You gotta be able to finance your war. Okay? And that's basically on an individual basis, because, you know, the greater society of men are not even allowed to be together unless it's in a setting where it's a sporting event or something like that. But we're not allowed to be together in a setting where we're just talking about what we're up against. Something like that is going to be frowned upon, and more than likely they could call the police or call somebody in authority to break that up. That's why they don't want men being together. we might start sharing our experiences and realize that we're all in the same damn boat, just different parts of the boat. But it's something that was on my mind when I saw that comment. The guy was basically saying, if we get obtain all these resources that pretty much the tax man is going to get us, and it's ultimately still going to go to women because, you know, single mothers and the low income housing, the food stamp program, the WIC program, and all that. Yeah, that's true. That means we got to create more so. Okay? That's why it goes back to my other video about having a primary and a secondary income. That secondary income could be the income to pay the taxes that you have to pay. With a primary income, you'll be able to keep majority of that money to build up your freaking war chest. Because we all should be preppers, right? We all should have our bug out bunkers, or at least working toward it, or at least have it in the front of our mind. I've already started looking, and I've found a couple of spots. I haven't called any numbers yet. I'm gonna wait till I get back to Chicago and start calling numbers, so I can go out and see the land with my own eyes. And a lot of it's really cheap. I'm looking at about maybe, let me slow down, men at work, men in action. What are they doing? Oh, they cutting down trees. Yeah, they're cutting down trees. That's right. So I was looking at basically a quarter of an acre. You get to really rural areas. I mean, you're looking at like 3,000, 5,000, 6,000, no more than $10,000. So I'm gonna be looking at some stuff around 5. And a lot of these places will have owner financing because people are not buying like that. And the fact that we're going into a recession, if not a depression, people are not going, they're going to tighten up. So everything is going to get tight. The money supply is going to get really tight. So that's going to put a lot of people in a lot of desperate situations. So you should be able to get owner financing on that land. So pay half of it down and then $500 a month just to pay it off. You know? Stock and put me a little trailer on there, a little container with everything I'm gonna need. Machetes, you know, some hatchets, maybe a few baseball bats, storable food, water, all kind of tools, sleeping, camping, you know, maybe crossbows, a million different ways to start a fire, compass maps, different books on edible roots, berries, leaves, maybe books on the different waterways, maybe a canoe in there or something. I mean, just anything I think I'm gonna need just in case stuff hit the fan. Okay? That takes money. So if I sit up here and worry about the taxes, how am I gonna be prepared when stuff happens? The collapse of the money supply, the Ponzi scheme, global Ponzi scheme. When it collapses, money is not going to be an issue. So you want to be able to have all the things you need to survive. Let's say you need 24 months. A lot of people are going to be in trouble. I won't be one of them. I'm out here getting it, and I'm working on my secondary incomes. So I'm gonna be ready no matter what happens. And I don't care about paying these little freaking taxes. which is going to make me create more now that I realize what we're really up against. Okay? Got to deal with reality. You got to deal with reality. This philosophy and this theory is great, but we got to deal with what we see and what we see coming down the pipe. Okay? These people do not mind getting rid of you. So the first law is self-preservation. So how are you going to preserve self? But when the system completely fails, you ain't going to have to worry about no taxes then. No stimulus checks, no none of that. It's all going to be about, do you have what it takes to survive? Can you live out in the outlying areas with no food and no water? Can you live off the land? That's what we should be learning. Not worried about paying taxes and child support and all that. This whole system's finna collapse. Praying and hoping that it don't. But like I told y'all in previous videos, have faith, but tie your camel. I have faith that everything is going to work out. But in the meantime, we're going to... Keep to the right on Colonial Trail. All right, shut your damn mouth, woman. I have faith that everything is going to work out and then the Most High is going to protect us, but I'm still going to tie my camel. And that means I'm going to be ready. I'm getting my war chest in order. I'm getting all my supplies in order. I'm making contingencies. Okay? I want to have a bug out shelter here. And I'm buying land over in Africa. So if I'm able to get out of here, catch a plane out of here, great. Okay? If not, and I'm stuck here, I want to be able to survive here. If stuff hit the fan when I'm in the truck, I got enough stuff in here to last me, 6-7 months. If it happened when I'm back in Chicago, I want to be able to go to the outlying areas to my little bug out shelter. If we get enough warning in between time, then maybe I'll just catch a flight and go to my spot in Africa. In order to do all that, you gotta have a war chest. Gotta have a war chest. So don't be worried, don't be so concerned about taxes and paying this, paying that. Okay? When this thing collapses, you ain't gonna have to worry about paying a damn thing. You ain't gonna have to worry about going to no job. They're going to probably have a bank holiday, so you ain't going to be able to get no money out the bank, because they know the first thing we're going to do is run to the bank and try to pull all your money out, so they're going to pull a bank holiday. You can guarantee that. That's when they're going to get down to barter. We're going to go back to the barter system. What do you have to barter? So I don't know. This is some of the things that was on my mind today, guys. I woke up, read that comment, because it rained really, really, really hard here in Louisiana. So it woke me up around 3. So I was just reading comments. And I wanted to just bring these ideas to the forefront of what I'm doing. And it's not right or wrong. Whatever, you're doing, that's what you see fit. That's the reality that you see that you're dealing with. Then, hey, I don't have a problem with that. Everybody's in a different part of the country. Everybody is faced with different scenarios. The guy selling shrimp right there. But we all should be thinking along these lines, because I'm sure we can see the writing on the wall right now that this thing is on the verge of collapsing. It is what it is, y'all. But okay, guys, I'm going to leave it right there. Give you something to ponder, give you something to take away from this. I'm sure some keys in there everybody can take something away from it. I'm just trying to show you all Louisiana. Look at all this land to the left of me, nothing but trees. So I'm sure somebody owns all this stuff. I mean, people are not in the best financial situation now, so you should be able to buy a fourth of an acre for $2,000-3,000, or a quarter of an acre, fourth of an acre, whatever. That's all you need. You know, you could build a little shack. You know what I mean? Or just get a container. I'm probably gonna just grab a $2,000 container and just plop it down, and then just make it out of a one-bedroom, you know, room. I'm gonna live off the land anyway. Or a vet for sale over there. I don't know how much they want for that vet. You know, just live off the land. Have me a little garden growing. You know what I mean? Have me throw some seeds out there. Take the top of that sucker and put some solar panels on the top. Give me some 55-gallon drums. Catch some rainwater. Do the composting on the toilet. You know what I mean? And have enough supplies for 2 years if I need it. I'm probably gonna do Northwest Indiana because it's cheaper than being in Illinois. So about an hour to an hour and a half outside of Chicago, I could be in Indiana, and stuff there is really cheap. I saw a third of an acre for $3,500. So you better believe in the next month I'm gonna buy some of that land over there and go get me a container and just set it down. I don't even know if I'm gonna pour concrete or anything. I might not. Just depends. But okay, guys, love you all. Hope everybody's safe. Hope everybody's getting some exercise. Hope you're getting your red pills every day. And remember, guys, I'm still selling masks at $24, $24.99. I had to charge a premium for them because of the shipping and all that other stuff, and the different artwork. It's so hard to get stuff done now because a lot of the places are closed, and this is the only place I can find that's open that has really good quality. So, you know, support your interests. You know, you ain't got to order a whole bunch of them. Just order one from me. That Mgtow one would be great. I got one coming. Hopefully, when I get back to Chicago, it's already there. You know, just order one from me. That way, that'll get me toward my goal of buying that some better equipment, so I can get you guys better videos, right? So support your interests. Support your interests. Support your interests. That's one thing that women do that men tend to not do as much. That they will support their interests, even though what they're supporting is a bunch of lies and fallacies and falsehoods. They will support it with their money. You know, why they do it is beyond me, but this is what they do. So we got to get in the habit of supporting our interests. Okay, we really do. But okay, guys, you know, I done ranted enough. If I see anything interesting by the time I get to Texas, because that's where I'm headed. I'm headed to Houston right now. I'm in Louisiana. This is basically a 6-hour drive. And it's about 300 and something miles, or something like that. Almost 4. And what's the weather? 70 degrees, and it's 11 o'clock. So, all right, guys, feeling good, feeling great. It's a great time to be alive. It's a great time to be a soldier. You know, you got to force that cowardice out of us and deal with the reality that we see, that we're being faced with, no matter where we are in the world. Deal with it. Don't lay down. Never never retreat. And let's fight this thing. Plain and simple. It's plain and simple. All right, guys. Love you. Peace and hair grease. Look at this, y'all. I decided to come back to you all and show y'all what I see. This looks crazy, don't it? Nothing but water on both sides of me. Lord have mercy. I'll be like, when I come to these type of bridges, my mind be like, man, you get a blowout right now, and your vehicle can jump this little rail they got. This rail is little, y'all. Jump this rail, you in that water. You know what I'm saying? Like, why they wouldn't put up a big, tall fence, reinforced and all that, and they put this little bitty old guardrail up. I wonder how many people done died on this bridge. Because at night, if it was a drunk driver or something, and like this guy's coming toward me now, if me and him hit each other, one of us might go over into this water. You see what I mean? I don't think they really thought this bridge, they didn't think this through. You know, I would have made this a lot wider, one, and I probably would have put up metal, some type of metal concrete or something in the middle on this yellow dotted line. I would have put a barricade concrete as tall as at least the hood of my truck, and I'd have made this wider, and I would have put up some type of fence on both of these little rails up higher, at least tall enough for a truck, to make sure people wouldn't end up in this water, because I'm almost certain this did probably happen before. Now, I could be wrong, but I can imagine hitting this bridge at night and there's a drunk driver on this bridge. You know what I mean? And especially if it's just two cars hit each other. You know, one of them liable to end up in this water. But it's just something that crossed my mind as I was crossing this bridge. I know that's probably not the right way to be thinking, but hey, it is what it is, man. That's what I was thinking about. You know what I mean? It's beautiful to cross this thing, but it's kind of nerve-wracking at the same time. You know what I mean? Let's spread it out a little bit. Look at that. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But it is what it is. What's this up here? No, it ain't nobody. I was gonna say, is this the police over here? Because I'm getting ready to cross over, I think, into Texas. I'm gonna cross over into Texas, baby. Come on, man, get on over. I'm off the bridge now. I can start speeding up. I wonder what he doing. See who he is. Department of Transportation, so doing something. I don't know exactly what he's doing. He's doing something. There go the sign, guys. Welcome to Texas. Drive friendly. The Texas way. All right, guys. I'll holler back. Peace and hair grease.